Welcome back to Bounce Around Charleston. Join the Angel Alliance in agreeing to spread love to others by offering at least one random act of kindness each day for the 28 days in the month of February 2019. That's right, 28 days of kindness. And my guest, Deborah Powell Anderson, is here to tell us all about that.
Yes.
Now explain the 28 days and the one day every day,
yes,
do something kind for someone?
Please.
Is that right?
That's exactly right.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, we created the Angel Alliance. It's spinning off of the Spotlight Awards that we just had this past November. And the angels from that event have come, many of them have come together with us so that we can uplift and support what they're doing, with them working in unison to spread love and do even more in the city of Charleston.
Okay.
So this is an event that we're spearheading because we want to see to allow others to see the power of love when you are selflessly giving to someone else, how it can make such a massive difference in a change in our city. And so for that impact, we're asking that each person please join us for the month of February in deciding to do one random act of kindness each day for those 28 days.
So it can be whatever you desire it to be?
Whatever it is.
Okay.
Whatever it is. And as a matter of fact, they can then, once the random act is done, ask that person to pay it forward. And we ask that they go to our Facebook page for the our Facebook page for the Angel Alliance, and actually write whatever it is that they did that day. Not to brag about them, but to let others see just how many acts can take place and see what's being done, because then by seeing that, hopefully others will decide that they too can do something kind.
Trying to bring about more unity in our communities.
That's exactly right.
Okay, so now I see here that on Saturday, February 2nd, there's a major act of kindness.
That's our second day.
Okay.
On the 2nd, we're coming together with Fanning the Flames, the Tribe of Judah, and I Serve with Joy. And we are Fair Deal Grocery, the Spot 47.
Okay.
We're coming together to offer an act of kindness to all. We're going to have a complete hot meal, delicious meal. We're going to give away free produce, fresh produce, breads from Panera Bread. We'll have slightly worn coats and clothing for those who have that need. And we're also doing haircuts that day.
Wow.
Phenomenal day at the Spot 47.
And that's on February the 2nd?
Yes, February 2nd
From
at 47.
12 p.m. to 3?
12 to 3.
Okay, so you all are trying to get people to really get involved in doing something for someone else besides yourself.
Exactly. If you've never experienced it, if someone has never experienced it, when you give selflessly to help someone else, the joy that you receive from it, and then we both know you reap what you sow. You don't do it for that reason, but when you constantly give, you can't help but get back. It's currency. It comes back to you as you give it. So yes, make a difference. Yes, love someone else.
Well, I guess this had to have happened because I heard that your Spotlight Awards was phenomenal.
Thank you. Yes,
I really heard that it was wonderful, and those that were there felt the power of love, and you expressing that, showing all of the attributes and what these other folk have done in the community.
That's right. That's right.
So now we're coming back, and we're going to spread this out in the month of February.
The whole month of February. A month of love.
One act of kindness every day.
Each day. That's right.
Wow. Can you give me an example of what kind of acts of kindness they can do?
Oh, of course. You know, I'd like to tell you a story, if I may. And this is a true story. I was an educator for many, many years. And this young man and his family moved to a city in which he didn't know anyone and unfortunately was bullied. And on this particular Friday, he cleaned out his entire locker, and he was on the way home, and the bullies did what they normally did, knocked all of his books down. Well, another young man helped him. He said, dude, what are you doing? So to make the story very short, they ended up being neighbors and became best friends. And at their senior year of graduation, the young man who was bullied was at the top of his class and star football player. So when he gave his speech at graduation, he dedicated it to his best friend in the audience. And the best friend had asked him years ago, why are you taking all these books home? It's Friday. He said, what my friend didn't know is that I had planned to kill myself that night. And because he stopped and helped me to pick up my books and carry them home and became my friend, that allowed me to renew my hope. It saved my life. I didn't want my parents to have to go back to clean out my locker. That's a true story. See, you never know. Just sometimes asking a person genuinely, how is your day? can help them to realize or feel like somebody else in the world cares. And you can save a life. You can uplift the spirits of someone who's just down and not knowing how they're going to make it to the next day.
So you could help someone take their groceries home.
That's right. You can take their groceries home. You can open the door. You can, if you're going through the coffee line or you're buying coffee, pay for the person behind you to get a cup of coffee. And just touch them and say, hey, pay it forward.
Okay, 28 days of kindness. Offering at least one random act of kindness each day for the 28 days in the month of February 2019. I think that's wonderful. And don't forget the free community outreach event, Saturday, February 2nd, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Free event. And for more information, visit their Facebook page, the Angel Alliance. Deborah Powell Anderson,
yes.
Thank you for being on Bounce Around Charleston.
Thank you for having me.
And we're going to do an act of kindness every day, TELIA, for 28 days.
Yes.
And you're going to take me to Olive Garden. All right.
Now
We'll
that
be
might be
right back
random.
after this break.